Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. In today's class, we are going to start with our fourth chapter, that is Rajput age. So, you all must be knowing Rajput Rajput used to rule over India in our ancient times, and there were many famous Rajput kings which you still listen about. There are many serials and many movies made on that Rajput kings. So I'm going to start with this chapter. Parimal was watching a historical serial on TV in which he saw a palace. So there was a guy named Parimal. He was watching a historical serial, that means a serial which was based on history on TV. And in that serial, he saw a big palace. A thought arose in his mind. There was a thought which came in his mind. Are such palaces still in existence? He thought that can we see these types of palaces even today? Who had constructed such palaces? He thought that can I get to see these types of palaces, and who had constructed these types of palaces? Being curious, he went to his grandfather to get answer to this and other similar questions. So, to get the answers about his questions, he ran to his grandfather's room and he asked his grandfather, and his grandfather told him a few things like what is being discussed below. So let's see what was discussed with Parimal and his grandfather. What did his grandfather told him about the ancient construction of palaces and other questions? So his grandfather told that such palaces were constructed by kings in ancient times. So the kings of ancient times used to construct this type of palaces. We come across many such palaces, some of which are in ruin while others are in good conditions. So the kings of ancient time used to make this type of big palaces, and we must have came across many such palaces, but some of them are not in good conditions, but some of them are still in good conditions, and they are capped in a they are captured for the tourist visiting. So you can see these types of palaces even today. There is a difference between the construction of structure in present times and the kind of work done in earlier ages. So during ancient times and during the present times, there are many differences in construction and many other things which there are difference between constructions of earlier times and constructions of present times. From this difference, we can make out the period during which a particular structure was constructed. So when you see differences and you see the construction of that time, you can um, get to know the different things about that particular time. Monuments constructed during the Rajput age can be seen even today. So we can still see many different monuments of Rajput age even today. To know about that era, let us know about the main Indian dynasties of that time. So to know more about the Rajput construction and more about their age, we have to study first about the dynasties of that time. So, rise of new dynasties. When did the new dynasties came? So, after the death of Emperor Harshavardhana in the middle of 7th century CE, many feudal chieftains and landlords declared themselves to be independent and founded new dynasties. So, during the time of Harshavardhana, after the Emperor Harshavardhana was not anymore, many feudals and many landlords declared themselves to be independent. They made themselves independent and they founded new dynasties. So, the rulers of the Pala dynasty and the Sen dynasty ruled in Bihar and Bengal. So, there were these rulers of Pala dynasty and Sen dynasty which were ruling in Bihar and Bengal. The rulers of the Pala dynasty had added Pala to their name, and so their dynasty was known as Pala dynasty. With the help of a teacher and the library, find out more information about the rulers of the. So here this name Pala was being named as their dynasty, and you can get some more information about this dynasty by searching in Google, or you can get some books about this dynasties. Many Rajput rulers of Chauhan and Chahman dynasty ruled over various parts of Rajasthan during 7th and 8th century CE. So there were many Rajput rulers ruling in Rajasthan during 7th and 8th century. One branch ruled over Shakambari, a place near Lake Samba, which is the north of Ajmer. So they ruled one branch ruled over this area, that is Shakambari, a place near Lake Samba, and which is in the north part of Ajmer. In the beginning of the 8th century, Ajay Raj ascended the throne of Shakambari in 12th century. So after Ajay Raj ascended the throne, that means he left the throne, he established the city of Ajmeru, which later came to be known as Ajmer. And after that they made this established a city of Ajmeru, that is they gave this name Ajmeru because that the area or that place was being ruled by Ajay Raj, the king of that time, and that is why they named the city Ajmer. So the next was of Chauhan dynasty, who captured Delhi, and this we are going to study in our next class. So till then, keep learning new things, and please, you can study about this Pala dynasty from the Google and get some more information about this dynasty, and you can also get some more information about the Rajput rulers during 7th and 8th century. So till then, thank you, bye.